Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Jen with Bohemian Path Tarot, and it is time for December readings. Here we go. I've got the Star Maiden Tarot this time, and I've also got the Runes for Modern Life rune deck and the classic Wisdom of the Oracle. So we'll pull a rune card and a oracle card. As always, these are general intuitive readings for a audience of Sagittarians, so it's not quite the same as a one-to-one reading. Please take what resonates for you and leave what doesn't for another Sagittarian. I invite you to check out the videos for your rising sign, your sun sign, and your moon sign. Let's get your moon here. Oh, Pertho, very mysterious. For the most resonant picture, you can check out the videos for, your big 3 astrological placements. Let's pull your oracle card here. Oh, that's nice. Okay. It's a leg up. Okay, let's start with your rune. So this is literally the rune of mystery and the rune of chance. So there's kind of 2 ways we can look at this rune. As far as it being the rune of mystery, it is sometimes tied to being like inscrutable, like you can't know. Sometimes it's interpreted as you aren't meant to know, you aren't meant to divine any further, you aren't meant to get any more insight. It's too mysterious. Sometimes it's, which sounds like a cop-out from, a symbol reader, right? But when this rune came up, it was sometimes interpreted to be the answer from the gods or the spirits, try again later. There's no, you aren't meant to receive any guidance today. So I'm just throwing that out there. We definitely have guidance here, right? The other sort of way to look at the mystery rune is that the mystery is sort of for you to listen to your own inner guidance, right? For you to listen to your own sort of gut on a thing. Another way to interpret it is it can be that a mystery is going to be revealed, that there are secrets that have been kept, and this mystery rune suggests a mystery or a secret is about to be revealed. Another interpretation of this particular rune is that this is the rune of chance or dice or gambling. So it could be that this is a good time for you to take a chance or play games, buy a lottery ticket, that sort of thing. Obviously, if you have an issue with, like a gambling, maybe not. This wouldn't be a time to fall off the wagon if you've worked to refrain from that sort of thing. But it could be that taking a risk in love, or taking a risk in auditioning for a show, or applying for a dream job or something like that. Uh, that could be what the chance rune means. So those are the two kind of ways to look at Pertho, that it's the mystery rune or the chance rune or the risk rune. Now over here we have a leg up. Now this oracle card is suggesting that it's okay to ask for help. There may be an area in your life where you could use a little support. It could be in a career thing, maybe a mentor or a boss could help you reach the next level, or with a project, or delegating. Maybe it's time to ask for an assistant, that sort of thing. Or it could just be, at home asking the kids to help out with a different set of chores, or actually just doing chores, that kind of thing, asking for more support from a partner. You'll know how it applies to you. And Sagittarius, I know that you would prefer to be superhuman and like that. But when you reach out to other people for support, you're actually building bonds. You're actually creating deeper connections with other people when you rely on them. And it's really how we strengthen our connections in our lives when we reach out to others, and when we allow ourselves to be vulnerable with other people. So go ahead, and in that one little area where you're a human being, feel free to reach out and ask for a little support, and just it's just the human thing to do. Okay, let's look at the tarot. Now, in the first column here, we have the Emperor paired with the Eight of Swords. Now, this speaks exactly to, kind of what we're talking to over here. The Emperor is the boss of the tarot, right? He's absolutely, and I'm just using male pronouns out of habit, but no matter your gender, this speaks to you in your boss energy, you taking charge in your life, being in control, making your projects, your plans, your visions, whatever it is, whether it's in career or in any other part of your life, putting your relationships together, planning your wedding, whatever it is you want out of life. The Emperor speaks to your boss energy, making it happen, right? And this is paired with the Eight of Swords, which is that niggling feeling that you have that maybe you're not good enough, or maybe you shouldn't have what you want, or you shouldn't have what you're trying to get, or whatever. The Eight of Swords is that that sort of those little lies we carry over from our childhood bullies, or maybe a critical parent, or maybe just from the things that we pick up from the media about how we're supposed to look or whatever. There are insecurities that become a part of our just belief system that aren't true, but kind of hold us back, or keep us down. And the thing is, like, every sort of rendition of the Eight of Swords has a central character that's bound in very loose wrappings. Like, our central character here could very easily, break free from this sort of binding and pull off these, handkerchief situation, and get out and be free, and enjoy, do some yoga, and, stretch and enjoy the sunlight. But she's bound by this really loose, binding of lies, and the thing is, this card calls on you to free yourself from this nonsense, because it's what it is, and whatever it is, that it's whatever the bully used to call you, or whatever fears you have about how you look, or around money maybe, or career goals, or whatever it is, marriage, whatever it is. And it's keeping you from being the full boss of your life. And so the fact that it's kind of placed early in December, there's something that happens probably in the first week where there's a real opportunity for progress, but it may be a little bit of doubt, or a little bit of self criticism that you catch yourself at. And this can be a real moment of transformation for you, where you can go, you know what? I don't want to be that mean to myself anymore. I don't want this old story to hold me back. So there's an opportunity in the first week to really purge that old kind of way of thinking, and move forward with more power through December, and of course into this whole next year. And look at this. In this next week, we have the Magician paired with the Page of Pentacles. So the Magician, of course, we know is the manifester of the tarot, right? This is where, you use your gratitude and your ability to imagine the life you deserve, and pair that with, your best outfit and your empowering playlist, and you go out in the world and you do the legwork, you interview, you network, you do whatever it is you need to do, and you make this stuff happen, right? And this is paired with feeling fabulous. This is paired with the Page of Pentacles. So you're out arming yourself with information, you're making connections, you're availing yourself of all of the resources. So the resources are pages are messengers. So this can be you going out in the world, dropping off your resume, or sending your resume, as the case may be. This can be taking classes, getting more information, making connections, making friends out there, checking in with your friends, your network, going to networking events too, that sort of thing. But it's very likely to be that there's some sort of, maybe even a holiday party, having a conversation at a holiday party that leads to some sort of connection, collaboration, hearing about a class or a connection, something like that, making connections, adding to sort of like your network, and making progress in that way. Now, this is so cool. In the third week, we have something like an audition or an interview or something like that, and the Wheel of Fortune, which is your luck changes. We have a whole new shift here, and opportunities open up. So, whatever progress you're looking to make, or connections or resumes you're dropping off over here, there is the opportunity, a conversation happens, or the Seven of Wands over here is, the sort of card of the interview, the audition, the it's like when you defend your thesis, or the conversation you have, when you present your skills, you present your portfolio, you have your showing of your artwork or whatever. This is you showing off your skills in some forum, to an audience, or to some person or body of judges that will kind of determine like next steps. And then here it is, the Wheel of Fortune. This is where, kind of the next cycle begins, the next cycle of like being unstuck, of being unlocked, of doors opening for you. This also will coincide when Mercury exits retrograde shadow, and we're all going to start feeling like, whew, the doors like but burst open for all of us, right? So this is kind of like the green light. Your project gets greenlit. You get the job. Contracts come in. Just all sorts of green lights. Plus, there's probably a lot of holiday parties too, so you meet new people. Oh, this could also be a date too for any of you who are looking or in that sort of mindset. So, whatever opportunities you are looking for, get out in the world, go to those parties, go to those networking events, because those can certainly happen under this phase. And then finally, in this last week here, we have the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Well, this is you and your energy feeling, in your extreme power. The Knight of Swords is, I love this knight on the Pegasus. There we go. So this is news coming in. Knights are messengers that come in with news that you have to act on, that you have to maybe make a decision, make a change, make a move even. So this might be a need for you to move your office, to move to a new company, to move in with a new roommate. This could be a whole new job, a whole new city, a whole new school. It could be, but usually this night especially is very fast moving. So it could be a surprise, a quick change, a quick decision you're required to make surprisingly near the end of the year. But you're going to love it because here's you, no matter your gender. This Queen of Wands is you absolutely in your highest power, feeling great, feeling completely, your best self, feeling seen, feeling understood, feeling like your talents are appreciated, you're in a place, in a position where you're seen and understood. So whatever help you have asked for, whatever chance you have taken, or mystery has been revealed, this looks like a really exciting month for progress and empowerment. I will say 2 important things for you to do that won't be your favorite, because you love, the moving forward consciously, right? You love the boss energy, but asking for help is not your favorite, right? And that this moment of reflection might not be your favorite, but sort of the rest of these power moves sort of hinge on, these are 2 critical pieces. So this looks amazing, Sagittarius. Oh, and it's your birthday, right? So happy birthday to all my Sagittarius sons. And I hope this has been helpful. I hope you love it. I hope you have a wonderful, magical December. And we'll see you in the next one. Please take good care. Thank you so much for stopping by. Until next time. Bye for now.